February 2020, planetary transits for Aquarius and Aquarius rising. This is an equal house chart set up for 0 degrees Aquarius on the ascendant, Eastern Standard Time, New York. We begin February 1st, 2020, with 3 planets in Capricorn in the 12th house sector. Jupiter at 13 degrees, Saturn at 25 degrees, and Pluto at 23 degrees of Capricorn. The Sun is placed in the first house at 11 degrees of Aquarius, along with the planet Mercury at 26 degrees. In the 11th house, we have the planet Mars at 19 degrees of Sagittarius. Venus is placed at 22 degrees of Pisces in the second house sector, along with the planet Neptune at 17 degrees. Uranus is at 2 degrees of Taurus in the fourth house, in conjunction with the moon, also at 2 degrees. On February 16th, the planet Mercury will turn retrograde at 12 degrees of Pisces, 53 minutes. Overview. February of 2020 is characterized by a predominance of planetary sextile aspects in space, specifically the 60-degree angle. This harmonious energy favors all levels of communication and relationships with those in your day-to-day environment. If you work to improve those relationships, new opportunities may be presented to you. On February 1st or 2nd, depending on your location, Venus sextile Pluto between houses 2 and 12 could bring the opportunity to heal any disharmony that has recently developed in an intimate relationship. Pluto in the 12th helps you to resurrect unconscious motivations. February 3rd brings a Venus sextile Saturn energy between houses 2 and 12, favoring business and finances. Opportunities to increase your finances may be presented. Over the first 3 days of February, take time to analyze where you stand in relation to the practical necessities of your life. Decide what you've accomplished so far and where you would like to go. Set up a business plan and eliminate whatever has not worked for you in the past. On February 3rd, the planet Mercury moves into Pisces and the second house sector. Mercury sextile Uranus on February 5th between houses 2 and 4 favors implementing new, innovative, space-saving ideas to make your domicile more efficient and easier to navigate. With the planet of change impacting the home front, the status quo will be altered. On February 7th, Venus enters the sign of Aries and moves into the third house sector. February 9th brings the full moon, 2:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 20 degrees of Leo in opposition to the Sun at 20 degrees of Aquarius, spanning houses 7 and 1, highlighting the differences between your needs and preferences versus the demands of a partner. If any conflict arises on February 8th or 9th concerning these issues, the trine from Mars will help to smooth over the tensions and find solutions, making this an easier full moon to navigate than usual. On February 16th, Mars enters Capricorn and moves into the 12th house sector. Also, the planet Mercury turns retrograde at 12 degrees of Pisces, 53 minutes in the second house. On February 18th, at 11:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Sun enters Pisces and moves into the second house. Jupiter makes a sextile aspect to Neptune on February 20th between houses 12 and 2. This is a spiritual and idealistic influence that can motivate you to help others who are less fortunate. On another level, this energy could bring a helping hand or a financial windfall. Another manifestation of this beneficial vibration is to draw into your life a spiritual teacher who helps to expand your understanding. Jupiter moving through the 12th house during 2020 promises an emotional healing from hidden spiritual sources. Mars trine Uranus on February 21st between houses 12 and 4 is a high energy vibration, excellent for starting your spring cleaning early. It favors home projects that you can do on your own. Take a break from the usual routine and do something different and creative to showcase your talents. February 23rd brings the new moon at 4 degrees of Pisces, 10:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the second house, highlighting everything you personally value in life as well as your finances. This new moon makes a sextile aspect to Mars in the 12th and Uranus in the 4th, excellent for any therapeutic process that reviews childhood upbringing and relationships with parents. Since the sextile aspect favors communication, having family discussions on any issues that concern you, past and present, can go a long way toward healing. Also on February 23rd, under Venus squared Jupiter, between houses 3 and 12, take a break from the grind and socialize with siblings, relatives, or neighbors. On another level, Jupiter's tendency to go overboard and be self-indulgent could see you overspending or overeating and then regretting it later. With a little restraint, this energy can bring an optimistic frame of mind and a day of feeling good in the presence of others. Sun sextile Mars will be in effect on February 24th between houses 2 and 12. This planetary combination bestows an energetic drive and gives you the ability to get a great deal of work done. It also brings the opportunity to make a favorable impression on others, either in your personal life or for business purposes. February 25th brings Mercury conjunct the Sun in the second house, perfect for getting through a backlog of paperwork, phone calls, and emails. This energy stimulates your ability to learn and comprehend, excellent for those engaged in writing and studying. On another level, attending to your finances, paying bills, or reorganizing your financial plans is also favored. Under Venus square Pluto on February 28th, between houses 3 and 12, avoid power struggles with those in your day-to-day environment, both business and personal. They may present you with changes that you have no desire to accommodate, or vice versa. Flexibility is required today in all your relationships.